Artificial intelligence is reshaping industries, workflows, and entire economies, but behind the glossy marketing and the promises of efficiency, there is a story that rarely gets told. A story about people, highly skilled people, whose work, identity, and livelihoods are being reshaped in ways most of us never see. Today we're going to talk about the hidden human cost behind modern AI systems and why understanding it matters for every leader, policymaker, and community. In the public imagination, AI systems appear almost magical, self-learning, self-improving, self-directed. But the reality is very different. Much of what we call AI intelligence is built on the backs of human labor. Not low-skill labor, but highly educated professionals, graduates, PhDs, lawyers, doctors, even award-winning creatives. Many of them laid off from traditional roles and absorbed into the data annotation industry, where they are treated less like experts and more like components in a machine. This is not speculation, it is documented. These workers label data, correct model outputs, evaluate responses, and perform the cognitive tasks that make AI appear fluent. Yet their contribution is largely invisible by design. AI companies have powerful incentives to minimize the visibility of this workforce. Why? Because the narrative of autonomous intelligence is central to valuation, investment, and competitive advantage. If the public understood how dependent these systems are on human labor, the mythology of AI would weaken. The truth is simple. AI is not replacing humans. AI is built on humans. When highly skilled people are pushed into low status, low visibility work, something important is lost, not just income, identity. We are watching a global shift where experts are reclassified as annotators, raters, or data workers. Their contribution is essential, yet their status is diminished. Society never has the conversation it needs to have. This is a question of how we value human intelligence in an age obsessed with artificial intelligence. From a business perspective, the incentives are clear. AI companies want scale, fast. They want to train larger models and capture market share. To achieve that, they rely on vast amounts of human-generated data, but acknowledging this dependence would raise uncomfortable questions about labor rights and sustainability. So the narrative becomes AI is replacing jobs, when the truth is AI is redistributing jobs into the shadows. If we continue down this path without transparency, we risk creating a two-tiered system. This has consequences for employment, mental health, economic mobility, and how we value expertise, and for how we prepare the next generation for a world where the boundaries between human and machine work are blurred. Ignoring these issues doesn't make them disappear. It simply delays the moment when we have to confront them. Responsible AI requires more than safety testing. It requires honesty about the labor behind the systems. We need transparency about who trains these models. We need fair compensation for the people whose expertise makes AI possible. And we need leaders who understand that technological progress is not just a technical challenge, it is a human one. AI will shape the future, that much is certain, but the question we must ask is simple. Will that future be built on transparency, dignity, and shared benefit, or on hidden labor and silent cost? The answer depends on the choices we make now, and the conversations we are finally willing to have